don't know whether you can actually read that. But I found this brass plaque buried at the base of this tree last week. So I brought down a screwdriver and a couple of screws and I reinstated it. It says Poacher's Swim, dedicated to Chucky Dell, 21st of December 1947 to the 22nd of August 1998. Friend and fisherman for many years, forever loved and dearly missed. At the bottom under a little carp it says, you know it makes sense. And that noise you can hear in the background is the gypsy dog destroying an old bit of packaging. There's nothing in it, Maddie. Whatever it is empty. I don't know where she's dug that out from. Yeah, I thought I'd put it back on the tree. I thought it might bring me a bit of luck. And, as it happens, it just has. I've just bagged myself a mirror. Unfortunately, it's a repeat capture. I had it last year. But, it's a fish. Get out. 26.5 pounds. As I have it before. Nothing in the mirror. Ready? Cleaning in that for me. Quite a bit of swan chasing going on at the moment on here. Charging about, sticking their chests out. Grebes have been doing a little mating dance this morning. I think the next little burst of hot weather, which is coming next week, there's a fair chance them carp will be spawning as well. They seem to be well grouped up at the moment. It won't be today because it's absolutely freezing today. Time is also running out for another bite this morning. To about, must be about 7:30 I suppose by now. It's not much of a day swim this at all. Give me a chance to finish painting my boat anyway. I've given it a repaint yesterday. Probably see where I've got to. Done all the above water stuff. Just need to empty it out, drag it out, turn it upside down and finish it off. Bit of bankside repairs. Go for a trot round the pond and see what I can find, I suppose. I'd say it's not looking like the best day for fish spotting. might actually go back to bed and try and get a little bit of kip. Got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to come here yesterday. And then up at the crack of dawn for a fish this morning. One is a little tired. Well, as you can probably hear, it's proper windy. Big old northerly blowing. I've decided to stay put, see if I can bag another one from this little point. While I'm here, I've dry docked the boat, get rid of all them little white patches that are rubbed off, and have a nice carpy as you know what green boat. Absolutely freezing, mid-May. I'm supposed to be wearing shorts and no shirt. Here I am. 2 jumpers, long trousers, a jacket, waders. Still cold. Well, not much of a blog this week, I'm afraid. I've spent most of the time in here hiding from this freezing cold northerly. And I had to get the boat painted, I suppose, and now I've got to load all of this lot back in. Including all them blooming great batteries that weigh a ton. Get it all in there. Get back out there somewhere, find the van, load up and go home. God, it's freezing. But no more bites. That's about all there is to say, really. Madge is helping clear the inside of the bivvy, especially the plates, the food box and anything else. So that's it for this week. 1 fish on the bank. Couple of nights freezing me buns off. Back again next week for some more. Really didn't expect to be this cold at this time of year. But there you go. The great British summer, eh? Ta-da for now. So here we are. Back again. Monday evening. Turned up early this morning, spent most of the time looking about, and I've settled on the West Lake, which is probably about as far away as you can get from where I was last week. But I've seen 4 or 5 fish cruising about. There's Maddie. She's a little bit nervous at the moment. We've just had the most monstrous thunderclap and a big flash of lightning. Now, I've not seen her in thunder and lightning, so I've no idea how she's going to perform, but by her reaction to that first bit, not very well. Oh, there's another one. We're just about to see. No, she's not happy at all. She's done one. We're on a little island, so she can't actually go anywhere, but I don't like to make too much of a fuss of dogs in thunder and lightning because I think there's something to be worried about, but I'm going to keep an eye on her. She barked like mad at the last lot. You alright, mates? You're a good girl. It's just a bit of thunder. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. Yeah, good girl. That won't hurt you. You must have had thunder and lightning in Romania when you was living under a tree somewhere, surely. But it's looking good. I do love a bit of thunder and lightning, unlike my dog. I've actually got a few nights in front of me this week, and I want to sort of get what I can in before they spawn, because spawning is imminent, I'm sure. I just think there's a chance of one of them big uns. Been a completely different year this year. It's like fishing a different lake. But on the upside, the percentage of sort of older ones coming out is higher than it was last year. But on the downside, they seem to be spending most of their lives pugged up in snags and not doing an awful lot. Which is why I got quite excited when I see a few in open water out here. I was just sort of chugging across from that far bank up to a channel round to the right here, sort of round up. So it's a little island and there's a little sort of channel around there, and one swam right under the boat, which made me sit up and look. And I sat on here for a while and I see another couple just cruise, just sort of creasing the surface. Only fishing them close in. I've got, I suppose, 15 yards, 25 yards and 35 yards, something like that. It's right tucked away, little hole in the woods here. I don't know if you can see it, and it's like, yeah, you can. Called the mangrove, this one, because it's all sort of swampiness and floodedness. Somewhere back there in the woods is a dog hiding. Here we go, off on our travels. Let me meds. Spotted any yet? Quite a long day really already. It's probably about, I don't know, early afternoon. I decided to jack the other swim about 9ish, 10ish I suppose. I've been right round the lake once, flattened one boat battery. Found three fish in a corner on some shallows, but in the process of getting a rig to them I spooked them off. So I ain't really got a clue where I'm going. Looking. Unfortunately they're not jumping, still not jumping. It's very hard to find them. There's a huge bit of lake down through that gap there. A monstrous bit. I've been all around that. Another huge lake through that gap. This afternoon we're going through that gap. Doing carp dog training today. It's all about climbing trees. Come in. Here then. Come on in. Good girl. Here. What's this? Come on. What's this? Here. Here then. Here she comes. Good girl. Shame it wasn't anything at the end of it, but right, what we've got to do now is stand here for hours on end looking in the water and bark when a carp comes past. It's all a bit precarious really, because we are over quite deep water. What I want to do is see if I can get right up there. Now you've got to learn how to turn around and go back again. Go on then. Go on then. Down. Off. Off. This is where it could all get a bit tricky. I can't get past you, and you can't turn round. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Go on. Off. Off. You might be stuck. I'm in danger of falling in myself. Right, go on. Off you go. Off. Off. You must be able to turn round, surely. Go on. Off. Oh, the hours of fun you can have with a dog. Go on, I'm sure you can. If there was a bit of chicken over there on the bank, you'd turn round alright. Come on. I'm going over you. This could end in disaster. Very wet. Go on, off, off. Yeah, that was easy, wasn't it? Good girl. Go on then. Go on, off. Da-da. Right, coming in. Oh, we have moved, by the way. We've moved a few times, really. Been all around the lake. We've in this. She's been down there fast asleep with her teeth sticking out. She loves a bit of boating. Go on then, in you get. In. In. Good girl. In your spot. Down the other end. Come on. Go. Go. Come on, down there. You can't sit up on the top deck. Go on. Ugh. Get out them particles. Get out. She also likes particles, so and a boilie. Right, we're going to set sail. Don't know where we're going to end up. We're going to end up somewhere. See you later. Well, it's early afternoon, and although you can't see what I can see, even though I've got a polarising lens on the camera, it's not as good as my glasses. And down here in this little snaggy corner is practically the end of the session. There you go. Spawning carp. Absolutely gutted. I had 4 nights this week, which is unheard of for me. I don't know if you can see them down there. Christ, there's a couple of big fish. Probably not. I've got my zoom lens on, which is not a silent focus thing, so it keeps going. But yeah, anyway, there's a load of fish in this corner. I've found fish in 3 or 4 different spots, and they've all got the same things on their mind, unfortunately. So my 4 nights has just gone out the window. I ain't done 4 nights since Burfield. I was proper looking forward to it, but it ain't going to happen now. can't hold back the tide. They want to spawn. I'll spend the afternoon watching them and then bugger off, I think. Oh well, such is life. It was all looking so good as well. Oh well, once they've spawned, they're done. I can return, fish properly. Right, once again, see you next time.